Alright, give me 1 second here.
You want hand and stuff like this?
I want you to be relaxed and animated and just, yeah.
Got a ball? What a thrill standing here at the floor of Mikey Stadium. 1951, 2, 3, and 4. I played 4 years of varsity football.
A penalty sets the cadets back, but Pete Vann makes up for it with a pitch strike. Watch him throw. Right down the middle. Don Holleder on the receiving end. Pete Vann ready. It's a pitch out to Pat Ubel. He cuts back and goes down to the Dartmouth 3. Air-minded Pete Vann. Looking around, finds Holleder in the end zone, and it's 13-0 Army. It's Pete Vann's day as he starts another Army drive with a flip to Bob Mishak, good for 20 yards.
I remember the very first play, very first time I threw an intercollegiate pass was in this stadium, over there on about the 50-yard line. Freddie Atea was out to the right. I dropped back, just open, cross, plant, look to the left, look to the right, and there was Freddie Atea down about 35, 40 yards, not a person around him. I threw the ball came right into Freddie's hands, and the ball went right through his hands. And the coaches weren't terribly pleased with Freddie Atea, because that would have been my very first intercollegiate pass, and it went for 6 yards. When I look back, the finest hour that I had at West Point was winning the Duke game, knowing that I had this severe ankle sprain on Tuesday, couldn't walk on Wednesday, hobbled into Friday, and played probably the best intercollegiate game. Then I threw the left-handed pass, and Red Smith said, "He threw that thing left-handed."
We have film to show that.
Yeah.
The game is tied 7-7 in the second quarter. Then Pete Vann's arm strikes back. Watch this. Vann's a right-hander. He's rushed. And then, with his left hand, he manages to squeeze the ball off to Atea for 15 yards, turning an apparent loss into a good gain.
I did the George S. Patton trip through West Point. Took 5 years. It's okay. You can do it in 5 years. And I got a call from my dad, and who was standing right behind me but Donald Walter Holleder. My mother got very injured, and Don heard about it. I was a senior, and Don said, "How are you going to get to Buffalo?" I said, "I don't have a clue." He went like this: 52 miles on a brand new white and red Oldsmobile convertible. He said, "You drive my car. It's in Highland Falls illegally. I'll show you where where it is." The best day of my life was December 28th, 1953, when Colonel Jerry Counts, the dean, called me, and Earl Blake called me and said, "Peter, you failed. You gotta join the class of '56. Hey! And with that, I think we can turn the camera off.